This wall colour makes me look so pale. Hi Honeybunches, welcome back to another video. If you're new, my name's Phoebe. I hope you enjoy your stay. The last video I posted was all about microbakery beginnings. And here we are a few weeks later, honestly just very frustrated. I started off like so quick out of the gates and was just feeling super buzzy from that. Essentially where I'm at now is I'm just needing to find a premise that's like the last but kind of sizable piece of this puzzle. I have everything else like ready to go, but the many places I have visited or contacted, most of them have not been right for certain reasons, be it price or access or in a convenient council or just general vibe and like feeling of safety or amount of space they had. Then a couple of the like would be kind of ideal ones like sort of ghosted me and didn't get back, which felt great, not frustrating at all, but that doesn't do much for your confidence for a relationship where communication needs to happen and be easy. One place I looked at, which was like a proper commercial kitchen, which actually 2 other vegan businesses are using. It's like super kitted out, sort of in like an industrial area. And I visited that and it should have been a really spur me on situation, but getting a tour and imagining me working there, it was sort of like seeing where I could be like 3 years in my mind down the line, which honestly, just as timid as I am, I think kind of spooked me, like fluttered me. It was just too much, like talk of them wanting to have someone who they can really support grow and, you know, sky's the limit and can not limit themselves, maybe employ other people. I don't know why that freaked me out so much, but I'm really see the value in starting small, and maybe that's not the coolest way to go in the business or hospitality world, but there's like infinite value in that, at least initially for me, like personally. She's in a flow state, hoping to hear back from a couple of people, and yeah, I guess just sitting with it and getting on with other little tasks, microbakery related, until I figure out what the heck I'm gonna do. And hopefully my zhuzh and excitement comes back. Yeah, I've become a bit like what's a flighty animal? I don't know, insert animal that's curled up in a ball, put their spines up and is like, yeah, it doesn't sound fun anymore, I don't want to do it. I mean, I do, that feeling's just not like at the surface. This morning I finished like a trailer for the microbakery and was playing around. It's not finished yet, it looks kind of crap, like a flyer. I was also figuring out like a design for like cake boxes and stuff, like a tissue design, which will be quite a cute simple line drawing of biscuit tins. Everything on the design front sort of taking like 3 times as long because I seem to just like try so many different things just to see what it will look like. Like with the heading, for example, I knew I wanted it to exude a sort of playfulness and it be this sort of child's handwriting, scrapbooky, quite textural, vibrant thing, and I was trying like felt, paint, embroidered a whole thing, and then was like, no, this isn't really the vibe. So yeah, I'll put it on the screen. And I sort of settled with orange, which I was like, nice, original, because so many vegan gluten-free bakeries like Need Love in New York, Dolled Up I don't know if it's in Canada or US, can't remember. So many have the color pink. Also so many, this is a whole article, but like so many go with a sort of punk or, you know, 1950s, what's that poster girl with the head scarf? But there's clearly like a tapping into nostalgia thing, and like no shit, Phoebe's gone with that as well, with the biscuit tin. But yeah, the whole vibe is like mixing the old with the new, like what the biscuit tin represents, but then it's like an inclusive modern take on nostalgic biscuit tin-esque baked goods, but also so much bigger and better than that. But then I just realized orange is like the orange bakery of Kitty Tate. It's not the same orange. The vibe isn't the same, and it's not like I'm calling it the orange bakery, but yeah, bakery colors are like taken. But I actually have the house to myself this week. My mom's visiting some family, and Merlin is such a sweetie when it's just him and I. This morning has been so much computer work though. I'm gonna do some cooking and cleaning and hands-on stuff before nannying tonight. I'm gonna do a task I've been putting off, which is cleaning a couple of boxes of kitchen stuff I put away. Belong to my grandparents. We're cleaning out their house, ready for sale. They're in care. I might clean it first and then show you. Flattering as this lighting continues to be, I want to do a bit of a stock take of the cupboard behind me, because depending on which kitchen I register with and whether, I think it would be unlikely if I can keep my ingredients on site. So I just feel like it needs to be said, especially for the UK bakers watching, how bloody jealous I am. Like, it is so frustrating that yes, food safety, fabulous, but it is also just so frustrating that it is so hard to like start a food business in Melbourne in Australia. Anyway, I might have to do 2 registrations, and that I like register at the kitchen, but also do a thankfully free registration here of where I store my ingredients. And the cupboard I have is the one behind me, which is originally a drying cupboard. We never use it for that because we have heaters, we have sunshine, we have a clothesline, which is an energy source we do not feel the need to use. Yeah, a bit of a reshuffle, but since my mum is not here, it's the perfect time to do that, and her to just come home and discover things a bit different. Hello again, it's the weekend, and today I am trying, because my sourdough starter for the first time ever is mature enough. She's 1 month old. I haven't had a starter for a while, and it means I can make sourdough vegan gluten-free croissants. It's the first time a recipe of Georgia McDermott's has not gone entirely to plan. I think I remedied it totally fine. On a different note though, which I feel I need to finally say, is I don't particularly enjoy vlogging as much as I used to. The state of the world, the state of my day-to-day has changed from uni days, but also then from the pandemic and endless lockdowns. I feel like you've seen me doing daily stuff so many times, and I get that that never gets old, even for me, of my favourite YouTubey people, but it's just so old for me and it's kind of exhausting putting them together. But I think there's another contributing factor here. I'm not sure how significant it is. It's that long form video is like not really the content of the moment, and while I too I'm not a huge fan of short form videos, I think mine and the collective attention span and sort of expectation around content is much snappier. And yeah, I kind of get a bit bored of myself filming YouTube videos, which is a real poo. Not so much all YouTube videos, just mainly vlogs. So I think cutting back to maybe like one a month and have it be more of a concept rather than just feeling like I've got a clingy cat camera following me around, and then me just feeling kind of bummed out about it because I don't really have anything super interesting to show you, so then I just get more chatty. Also don't really need the avenue to overshare. But I'm also just very bummed about this platform, YouTube. Like, it's just, the algorithm is as slow as an unlubricated slug. It just does not do anything for people who put in so much effort, that it just doesn't fling out your content. It's almost like it's determined to put the brakes on it. I never feel like this channel has reached its potential, and I know I've said many times and I still am so grateful for what it is, and quality over quantity, but I just never feel like it's totally found its full audience. So I think I might try and find a short form video format which feels like me and still feels original, even though I've worked so hard to be original here, and just see if that can shake some fresh life into the distribution of my recipes and resources. But yeah, it might be less vlogs. Also, like the classic thing that you probably hear, and you probably hate hearing, because I kind of hate hearing it too, that as you get older, privacy is great, and having your personal life kind of be your personal life, yeah, it's kind of good to just do things for you a lot of the time. I'm really sorry. If this was someone else I loved that was saying this, I'd be like, yeah, but no. So I don't know. I'm really sorry if this is in any way bumming you out. Certainly not disappearing anywhere, just trying to find a way forward. If you're not signed up to my newsletter, FYI, that always has little behind the scenes, like what my week looked like, bits and bobs. The website for the Biscuit Tin Bakery is in the works. We nabbed the URL, biscuittinbakery.com. And I've changed the Instagram, not that this affects anyone who's already following it, but if you haven't already, you totally should, even if you're not in my area, just to see some fab food on your feed. Biscuit Tin Bakery on Instagram is now biscuit_tin_bakery. Someone's nabbed just Biscuit Tin Bakery, so we have to work with the subpar others, but mine has the most vibe, so I'm not really worried about it standing out, but I just thought that's a lot easier to read. So yeah, pop over there if you haven't. Sending you lots of love. I'm very excited about the next video. I've been planning it for a hot minute, and ever grateful for you being here. See you soon.